pills. Took a hit right up a field. Now I got to just know how to flip it when I feel. Different when you listen to yourself. Not forgetting but forgiving. How you living is the wisdom in itself. Getting help. My intention and my callous never been in balance. It's a challenge when your talent come equipped with damage. Getting callous to what matters and you miss the pattern. How to manage your condition is the trick to catch it. How to handle what you're giving is a different matter. Skip the magic. It don't happen overnight. You don't have to overwrite when it's saying how you get the planet. Understanding I ain't got it when I gave it all I had. Nothing missing in the math. Put the vision in the path. I'm revisiting the past with a pen and pad.
And the home of the brave.
Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All Star Game. It's the American League All Stars and the National League All Stars. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, the big righty, Kyle Wright.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the MLB All Star Game is underway. Rodriguez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. Check swing. He held up. Now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
The 1-0. Now 1-1. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. Got it by him for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average.
He's under it. It's short. Puts the squeeze on it. And that'll do it for the inning. End of a half inning of play. And now the NL Stars will get their first crack at it. No score. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first. Here's Andres Jimenez. The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Way out front for strike 2. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
The next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Gurriel. Big time power. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ohtani, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Bounce to third. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Harper now. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Left-hand batter waits. Harper checks his swing. Appeal to third. Did not go. Just missed. Wander Franco in the on-deck circle. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
2 outs, runner at first. Now batting Wander Franco. There's a strike.
0-1.
Harper off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner. Harper's back in a dive. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And here it comes. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Pitch misses there. 3-1 now. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's Marcus Semien. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. And he deals. Just missed.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And there's the strike. No score here in the second. Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch inside, and it's 3-2. Kicks and deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. That's a little bit low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Kicks and fires.
Ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up next. And the pitch. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. But it's not in time, and they just get one.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bounce to the left side. Into the outfield. Base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, 1 out. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. First offering, and it just misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one's in there. And the count even at 1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And the righty deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And the home team down a run. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. Acuna's signing bonus wasn't astronomical, only $100,000, but a lot of talent as far as the family. His dad, Ron, was a minor league outfielder, and his grandfather, Romo, was a pitcher in the Houston organization. Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, when you just look at that lineage, I mean, for him, coming from Venezuela, you got to imagine that, you know, he's going to be a big leaguer with that type of, you know, training and coaching that you've had at home.
Simeon, toss over to first. They get the out on Acuna.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Foul ball there. Deal 1. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
From the Atlanta Braves, the third baseman.
Here's Austin Riley. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two down, nobody on.
That's outside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And now the count filled up 3-2. Cedric Mullins on deck for the National League. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. So they make short work of him there. We head on now to the top of the third. The AL out front here, 1-0. Tyler Glasnow taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. Glasnow, a 6'8" righty, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Haas, a former All-Star, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. Next offering is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering is fouled back. Glasnow ready and deals. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So the batting order turns over. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. That misses, and it's 1-0. Rodriguez getting the start in center. A career batting average over 300, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
The pitch. In the air out to center. And it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Juan Soto now struck out swinging his first time. In there for strike 1. Soto in his 8th season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Glasnow back to work, the 0-1.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladi, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel has it sized up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the American League, but they're on top 1-0. On the mound now, Jack Leiter.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The wind of the pitch. Leiter goes 6'1", 205 pounds. He's the reigning American League Cy Young Award winner. The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Tucker should have it. He's got it. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
JT Realmuto steps in. Realmuto goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Crushed in the air, left center field, way back there, no doubt about it. That'll fire up the dugout, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. Into center. Rodriguez settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Grounded out his first time. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Merrill Kelly.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So digging in, Patrick Connolly. And the pitch. And takes low for ball 1. And that's outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a pitch. And now 2-1.
2-1.
And a curve drops in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And there's one away.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The wind and the pitch. Ohtani checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. The pitch. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here is Marcus Semien. He reached out a walk his first time. Next offering is down low. Ball one. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Semien? He was an all-star, and he hit 45 home runs. So 2 balls and no strikes. One of the other aspects with Marcus Semien, when he first came up with Oakland, he really struggled defensively, and he worked so hard. Ron Washington, a guy that helped him out, he ultimately ended up earning a Gold Glove.
Yeah, Ron Washington has helped out so many infielders over the years. He's even willing to work with guys in the opposing teams. We saw him in the All-Star game working with NL East rival Pete Alonso.
Runner on the go. Now this is in the air down the line. That's down. One hops off the wall. Oh, the throw is over his head. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Tucker will hit next. First offering misses the mark. One away with a runner at third. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Good hitters count the 2-0. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Strike two. Caught him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now singled and drove in a run his first time through. Good eye right there. And the 1-0. There's a strike. Semien at third with two away. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Runner at first with two away. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And the 0-2. To the right side. Toss to Alonso. And Ramirez is set down. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The American Leaguers on top, 3-1. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Jose Urquidy. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Bryce Harper to the plate. The wind of the pitch. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The wind to kick the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Wander Franco. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2 strikes.
Off the mark there. And the count is 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's hard hit on the line. Franco gone on the play. 2 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way better.
Here's Acuna now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That misses, and that's ball 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Right-handed reliever. And that's in for a strike.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing there for the National League, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Spencer Strider. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Eric Haas digs in now. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
And he deals. That one ripped. And foul ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Rodriguez stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's off the mark, and now 2-0.
2-0.
Swings through that one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That one hammered center field. Mullins moving back for it. Into the shrubbery and out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down, and now it's Juan Soto. Off the plate, and that's ball one. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. There's a strike. And now 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Patrick Connolly. Strike one.
0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That hits the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That one missed. Shohei Ohtani up next for the American League. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Ohtani in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Started after it, appeal to third, and he held up. Connolly, the runner at first with 2 gone. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Corbin Burnes.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Here's Pete Alonso. Lied out his first time. So coming into the game now on defense, Jason Dominguez. He'll be patrolling center field. Also entering the game, Jonathan India. He'll play second.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Also into the ball game, Bo Bichette. He's in at shortstop.
Now playing second, number 6.
Also entering the game, Aaron Judge. He'll be out in left field.
Now playing left.
Also into the ball game, Salvador Perez. He takes over behind the plate.
A defensive team.
Also entering the game, Rafael Devers. He's the new third baseman. The pitch. And that's a strike. Burns, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And now it's even up. Next offering misses down and away. And it's even up. Out there to center. Tucker should have it. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. First time up was a pop out. Austin Riley, a guy that's turned into one of the young stars in the National League. Chris, he's got big time power. Misses outside, 1-0.
He's got power, and he's also been able to develop the glove defensively. Another guy that Ron Washington's helped go to the next level. Now he doesn't have to worry about making mistakes defensively, and he can have better at-bats because of it.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. And that's outside. 3-1 is on the way. That one fouled off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Mullins stands in here, takes ball one low. The 1-0.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Good eye right there. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And the right-hander deals. And downstairs. Downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And now it is JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 0-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can.
Slings to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We're through 5. It's a lead for the American League. 4-1. A new pitcher in the game, Zach Plesac.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jonathan India at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Now into the game, William Contreras. He takes over behind the plate.
Your attention, please.
Also into the ball game, O'Neal Cruz. He's in at shortstop. Also entering the game, Ryan Mountcastle. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Now playing first.
Also into the ball game, Mitch Haniger. He takes over in right.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Also entering the game, Eloy Jimenez. He'll be out in left field.
Number 70. Mitch.
Also into the ball game, Manny Machado. He's the new third baseman.
Now playing third.
Also entering the game, Ozzie Albies. He'll play second.
Machado. Your attention, please. This game for the National League. Now playing
Here comes a
second.
pitch.
Number 1.
Swing and a miss as he was late. India, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Got him looking for the K. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Now right.
And now it's going to be Kyle Tucker. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Plesac, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And here it comes. That clips the inside corner for a strike. In the air, out towards left center. Mullins makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Now the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
First pitch just misses. And there's a ball. Kicks and fires. And that's in there at the knees.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The count 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Rafael Devers up next for the American League. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
3-2.
This to center field. Mullins brings it in for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The AL out front here, 4-1. So remaining in the game defensively, Luis Robert. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. New pitcher now, Nestor Cortez Jr.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Back to the top of the order now. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. Now into the ball game on defense, Bobby Witt Jr. He's the new 3rd baseman.
Now playing third, number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
And the pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. Albies, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a native of Curacao. 0-1 now. They say you win.
Here's a fun fact for you, Boo. Curacao won the Little League World Series in 2004 with 11-year-old Jurickson Profar starting on the mound against the U.S. in the championship game.
That one misses. Going to count 1-2. And now the count is even.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Struck him out looking. Here's Eloy Jimenez getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th after subbing in on defense. And that one fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two. Bullpen activity starting up now. Emmanuel Clase getting loose out there. Holmes warming up as well. And a pitch. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Bounce to the right side. India. The throw to first. That's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning coming up. The American Leaguers on top, 4-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And a pitch. Fastball almost got him there.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
And the righty deals. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So man aboard, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate.
1-1.
And a foul ball. Devers gets his lead at first with nobody out. Right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Back to the top of the order now. Jason Dominguez now at the plate. First pitch, not close.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And the 1-0. And he blows that one by him at 100. Ball to strike. The pitch. And another ball. And a good eye there. The 3-1. And he walked him.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Here is Aaron Judge. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Bases juiced, no outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run across, throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third. The run comes in from second, and the lead is up to 5.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Anthony DeSclafani.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one off the mark, ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
There's a strike.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a 1-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
No outs. Runners at first and third. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The pitch.
Oh, that's good.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. At the belt and fires. On the ground at first, and he picks it up in foul territory. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Stepping in, Jonathan India went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And 1-2. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-2. Two outs. And it's filled up. Luis Robert up next for the American League. (3-2). The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now it's Luis Robert.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The pitch. Robert tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. The 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Mountcastle takes it himself. That's out number 3. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 7th inning stretch time. The AL leads it 6-1. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 48, Emmanuel.
Here's O'Neill Cruz.
For the National
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it, but pushing the offense is side for just a second, Chris. It's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Now playing third base, number 36, Tristan Casas.
And he deals. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The pitch. Falling behind 2-1.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
And out number 1 on the grab.
The batter, the right fielder, Mitch.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he went around. Rule to swing. Next offering upstairs. And that's outside. Kicks and deals. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That misses, and that is ball 1. And there's the strike. The 1-1. That's inside.
Ball 2.
Haniger, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And a pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Manny Machado up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Right-handed reliever. 2 balls, no strikes to count. That one missing inside. Two on, one out. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. And the right-hander's 3-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
Three-two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Righty delivers. Check swing, no appeal, and a count 1-2. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And that one almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Now on the bump, Camilo Doval.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. So coming into the game now on defense, Lee Lin. He'll be patrolling center field. And here it comes. There's a strike. Doval is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Up next for the American
Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Gets a piece and stays alive.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Check swing, but he went too far. And a count 1-2. Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. 1-2-3 goes the AL. They lead it though 6-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Clay Holmes.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now it's William. Contreras. Now into the game, Zach Geloff. He's the new third baseman. Also into the ball game, Will Smith. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 46.
Here comes a pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. Here's a 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And the next pitch is way outside. Tapped softly on the ground. On to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
So now a pinch hitter, Javier Valdez. One out, the base is empty for him. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And now the 0-1. And ball one. Inside, just missed. Called strike right there. Two. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now.
Up next in the National League. No left field.
2 outs, base is empty. Eloy Jimenez now. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2. That's down and in. He goes down looking. So they go quietly there through 8 full. The AL out front here, 6-1. Staying in the game on defense, Javier Valdez. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. New pitcher on now, Alex Lang.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Walk to open the ball game. The wind of the pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Lang in his 5th season, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Here comes the 0-1. To third, handled by Machado. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 99, Aaron.
It's Aaron Judge now. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Scott Barlow preparing to come on if needed. Just missed. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Tristan Casas in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
No strike.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Strike 2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Got him looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The American Leaguers on top, 6-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jason Adams. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. Joey Meneses digs in now. And the pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first. One up, one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 1 with a flyout. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one outside, ball one.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
2-0. On the ground to the left. On the run, throw to first. Now only one out remaining.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger. That's in for a strike.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Haniger headed for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And now Ryan Mountcastle. And the pitch is outside, ball one. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Haniger on third with 2 out. Swung on, belted. Dominguez going back on this one. And that is the ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First for the victorious American League All Star. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.